Okay, let's try this again. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Y'all do not understand the fights that I always have when trying to make content. Let me tell you what happened today. So, for those of y'all who don't know, I used to have like y'all remember like back a while ago, I used to have like that smoky intro like with the jazz music that a lot of people liked. Well, some random person ended up taking ownership of it and then copywriting it and then where it was copywriting every single one of my past videos, right? So then I had to go through Scotty to try to see if I can get somebody to make me some background music because he told me that Josiah could hook me up or whatever. Josiah told me I could get the background music for free off of YouTube, right? So I went to YouTube Creator Music. For y'all don't so for those of y'all who don't have like your own channel, it has like all of this music that YouTube basically gives you for free. So it was like this song, and it was the last intro I played on the video that I just, accidentally ended, and it was free. But ever since I've started, monetizing it, they changed the price and then they changed the license mid video. So then they were saying that I had to pay $10 each time I played my own intro on a video. Girl, what? Girl, who? Who's about to pay you 30 to $50 a week? Girl, you crazy. Like I had to go snatch that down, and then I had to go redo my intro and then put another song on it that was just zero free of charge because this guy has changed his price of his music and then changed the licensing requirements. Like, girl, it's weird. It's weird for me. It's giving weird. I'm not playing with y'all emotions. I promise y'all. I promise y'all it's not me. Like, I am ready to do this, and it is ready now. It's ready now. I hate that we had that little hiccup, but at the end of the day, that like I just shrug that stuff off. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, this isn't my bread or butter. I don't like do this for the money. I do it just because I enjoy doing it. But nonetheless, how y'all doing? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks. I came here to talk to y'all about a lot of stuff happening in the media, right? So we gonna be talking about a lot of shit, today. And I really want us to, sit back, buckle up, because I'm trying to give y'all consistency a week. I'm trying to, because y'all, one thing y'all will do, y'all will DM me and try to check me in the DMs. And I don't know if I appreciate that or not. I don't know if I appreciate that or not. I guess I can think of it as a way of y'all kicking me to hold, like, to continue to do what I'm doing. But boy, y'all are nasty sometimes in the DMs. Y'all could be a little vicious, can't you? But y'all, the first thing that we need to do is get our pleasantries out the way. So how everybody doing? I hope y'all had a really good day. Hope y'all out here, hydrating, staying warm, turn y'all faucets on tonight. They told us that we needed to turn our faucets on tonight because apparently it's about to freeze the pipes tonight. But needless to say, let's get into it. So the first thing that we're gonna be talking about today is gonna be Martel Holt. Now, y'all, for those of y'all who don't know, I used to cover Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? It actually is what kind of like helped kickstart my channel. When I first started doing content, I was doing married at first sight reviews, love ready to love reviews. Then I started to do Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews as well as Real Housewives of Potomac. And then my channel started to gain traction, but unfortunately we all know how the millimeters move, so I had to take a step back. But time has passed, the flames have lowered, and I am here today to talk about some things. What we're gonna do now, I'm gonna share my screen for y'all, and we're gonna get into what Martell had to say at the reunion, and we're gonna really get into how much of a fool this man is. Okay. Now let's get it. Let's get started.
I'm single.
Does she think you're in a relationship?
That Marshall is hell today, bro.
He's lying.
Oh, what?
You think they're in a relationship?
I do, yeah.
Why you think that?
Because when my kids are there, she's there almost every day.
Does it hurt you that she's around your children?
It does not hurt me, no. More than anything, I go into protective mode. Like, I'm never going to trust someone who adored my family setup so much that they worked their ass off to come between it. Of course, with the help of him, but still.
Hey, our children are perfectly fine.
Like I said, for me, knowing that they are around someone who has said such nasty and vile things about their mother and about
all those babysitters that you had, 11
father
babysitters,
even, who said multiple things about their father.
11 babysitters.
Can I before I continue this, can I just say how crazy it is to me how this motherfucker basically tried to take her kids away because she had her kids, quote unquote, with all of these different babysitters. Meanwhile, you literally have her children with the side bitch that was definitely trying to destroy your relationship, trying to release revenge, pee on her. Then on top of that, calling the phone, threatening people, all of these things. You have your kids around her, but she can't have her kids around somebody that she's actually related to because he's a man. But your side dish is a chicken head, though. But we just bringing the side bitches around the kids now. I never understand Martel Holt. I never do.
If I go get the paperwork,
Please do. I would love for you to. Yes,
no,
go get it. Go get it.
You such a liar.
No,
You're such a liar.
No, I'm not.
You're
Please
such a liar.
No, please go get it. Please go get it. Bring all the pages.
Are you?
And then look at Attorney Redwine. I see. I used to like Miss Redwine, Miss Simone. And I really used to mess with her, but like something about her has been getting on my nerves as of late on social media, and she's become annoying as fuck. Okay, she's become very annoying. She's talking about post it. Ma'am, you worried about all the wrong things. You need to worry about how your ex-fiance blew through $500,000 or a half or $250,000 when he was supposed to spend that on your wedding that never came to fruition because he didn't know how to manage his money properly. And everything was fake and in his mama's name. While you talking about posted, you should have been asking him to post those documents, that credit score, that deed to the house. Post that. But unfortunately, You did not, because you too focused on other people's relationships and other people's stuff. See, this is why you ain't got no man right now. See, if you would have looked from the beginning and used your attorney eye to see if there was some lies in there, Miss Simone from Ready to Love, you wouldn't have to deal with this, what you doing right now. And then I see you on all of these different manosphere platforms, basically, you know, dick worshiping, up here fighting for Jonathan Majors, when Jonathan Majors out here, you know, asking all of the white women of the world to be the new Coretta Scott Kings. Ma'am, sit back and hers. Sit back. Okay. Now, another weird thing about me is another weird thing about this is that Martell so Melody alleged that Martell in the paperwork said that Sheree and his relationship was not real but a business arrangement. Mind you, so you're telling me that you just have your kids around women that they don't even know, women that you're not even with, women that you're not even claiming. You're leaving your kids with Sheree. You leaving your kids with, you know, with Coleslaw. You leaving your kids with Destiny and Coleslaw. Like, you know, it's so weird to me that you just got your kids around everybody. We haven't seen Mel kids with more than one person. I only see Mel kids either with her brother or with her mama. Meanwhile, we didn't call you on Instagram, on Facebook, all of these things with your kids with Destiny, who Melody don't like, and the kids don't like Destiny, the side bitch, your publicist, your mama, Arian, and then Arian's little daughter that also babysit the kids too, because y'all know when Arian get tired of babysitting the kids, she calls up the little daughter, and the little daughter gotta watch the kids from that point on. But like, yeah. So I just don't understand how you have the audacity to say that this woman got everybody taking care of her kids. Meanwhile, you got 3 random hoes watching your children. You don't know what these women got going on. It's something off about Martell. And if y'all don't know what it could be, it could possibly be that tight ass suit. If he did not stand up with caution as if that suit was gonna rip in half when he got up and stormed off the stage, I don't know something. That man was scared that suit was gonna rip into a million fucking pieces. Okay, let's be real about it. And it's just weird that you marched, but you didn't bring no receipts. We have not seen no receipts yet. We have not seen them. Where are those receipts? Where are they? That's what I want to know. Also, y'all, make sure y'all are liking the video, please. Make sure y'all are like the video. Make sure y'all put me in the algorithm, okay? Now, let's go through the rest of what's going on, because like dragging Martell and his chicken-headed ass baby mama I could do that all day. But at the end of the day, let's move on. So next up, we have Keke Palmer's baby daddy shares an interesting post about hoe phases. If they still have tendencies, you have some problems. This past matters. If they're able to move on and truly change their life when you give them grace, but if they still have tendencies or look back at their past, you have some problems. You know what? I guess that means that you should have chose better. I guess that means that you should have done better. Like, you know, like y'all all say in the manosphere, you should have done better. But it's really given that like that this man is hurt, y'all. It's really given that he's hurt, and it's so annoying to me to find a man who truthfully cannot let go. So you beating her, dragging her, You know, body slamming her along the stairs, body slamming her along the couch, picking her up, dropping her down, banging her up against the wall allegedly. All of these things. You didn't get enough of that. You obviously didn't get enough. So you just want to continue to berate this woman on social media by throwing subliminals. Meanwhile, you're talking about she has a whole phase. If I'm not mistaken, isn't there a young lady that was on TikTok basically alluding that you got them pregnant 2 weeks before? You know, I mean, a couple months before you got with Keke Palmer, and then you forced her to have an abortion, allegedly. Now, I know I'm not tripping. I remember this. Hey, Shirley, how you doing? Welcome. Yes. I don't like how the blogger is trying to act like he had no idea how they got together. Child, I don't know. I don't like that either. He's up there talking about they had a mutual friend. Now, what mutual friend does Sheree and Martel have besides Carlos? And Carlos, it's about time that you really have some fucking self-respect for yourself, because the way you fawn over Martell at these reunions is really disgusting and very offensive. Like the fact that this man, like, y'all, he just can't even hold himself. He'd be like, we matching, you know, oh, you look good. Let me, you know, just let me look at you. Like, you know, when you're like, you know, when you see a man or your woman and you like, let me look at you. You just touch their shoulders, then their hips, then they thighs and stuff like that. When they wearing an outfit that you like, that's exactly what he was doing as soon as he saw Martell at the damn reunion. I was like, is this Melody's ex or is this Carlos' man? It's giving that Carlos King is pathetic. It's giving that Carlos King is pathetic. But back to what I was saying about the because look, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Cause y'all know Carlos King like to report my videos for bullying. Baby, if he don't, one thing he don't do, he report my shit. Okay, so let me lay up off of him for a while. But like, yeah, it's giving real sad towards, you know, Keke Palmer's baby daddy. But this goes into the fact that hypogamy is not worth it. Hypogamy is not worth it, y'all. I keep on telling y'all want to sit here and try to put love on the table and date these men who are below your tax bracket, who's below your success line, your success level, and then they end up having resentment towards you, hating on you, and definitely trying to stifle the person who you were. Keke Palmer dressed like a hoe sometimes when she was before she was even with you. Like, Keke Palmer has always had a provocative form of style. Now that she's a mom, you expect her to change? Her like, the baby is not asking why her mama got a crop top on or why her mama got a bodysuit on. The baby ain't worried about that. But my issue is, you get with the woman because of these things, but then after you get with her, you want her to change the things that made you want her anyway. And is it because you want to conquer her? Is it because you want to stifle who she is to make her who you want her to be so she can be under your control while still maintaining the success that she has, so you now control that success? What is it? Because at the end of the day, Darius, Keke Palmer was the same person in the relationship that she was before the relationship, and now who she is after the relationship. The only nigga that seemed to not know that was you. We all did. Now, I'm not calling Keke Palmer no hoe. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying Keke Palmer no hoe, because she not. But I'm saying that at the end of the day, all of the things that Keke Palmer has been doing, she's been doing before she even met him. So why is he acting so surprised as if she's supposed to change because she had a baby? It's not like she's just out here in body string bikinis and stuff like that. It's the fact that you're insecure, which makes you project these, like, these morality codes on her that you don't even follow yourself. You sitting here talking about how you have certain things planned for your family, how you have these certain expectations and all of these other things. Meanwhile, you got her pregnant, unprotected, with no ring, no plan. You don't make more than her. You can't provide. You work for her. She gave you money. And I'm trying to figure out in what shape or form does the traditionalism begin and the modernisms end? Because you can't want a traditional relationship but want a modern girl. How that work? How does that work? Like, how do you say to me that you want me to be this traditional mom, covered up, following whatever you say? Meanwhile, you can't provide, you can't pay the bills, you can't pay the deeds, you can't pay the state tax on the house, you can't pay the state tax on the car, you ain't got nothing to show for yourself. And at the end of the day, you're insecure, you have anger issues. So how in the world could you lead me? How in the world do you feel like you can lead this family? You can't even lead yourself. You're like your dad couldn't even lead your mom because your dad couldn't keep his hands to himself. It's so funny how you and your thick-toothed brother are sitting here trying to make up scenarios as if Keke Palmer is some abuser, when your baby mama, Mr. What was his name? Dro on Insecure. She just came forward and said that you put your hands on her. And now you're trying to take her baby and stop her from leaving the state, but not actually help keep money in the household for her to afford to where she lives. That you're just playing mind games and you're trying to take her freedom away. Then your mom, Mr. Darius, your mom has a whole motherfucking restraining order on your dad for physical violence towards her. But the mom is messaging Kiki's mama, talking about stop threatening my son, like she don't know that her son is using Keke as a punching bag, allegedly. It's giving weird. It's giving everybody on Darius's side of the family are twisted in the mind. And the fact that he's still throwing shots proves to me how hurt, insecure, and ego-driven that you really are. At the end of the day, you're doing all of this on social media. Meanwhile, this woman has not said anything about you. Even though she filed a restraining order, she has not publicly came out and said anything about you negatively on social media. But you sitting here alluding to her being a hoe, being a bad mom. Like, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. And to be honest, you ugly as shit. And I really wish Keke knew that before she got with you. But Keke was smitten by the light skin. Meanwhile, this man looks like he has every bit of an extra chromosome, which is why he was probably acting as barbaric as he was. Keke should have known better. Keke should have known better. Just should have known better. I expected more. I was not expecting Keke to be somebody's baby mama. I was not expecting Keke to have to deal with some random y'all. R. Kelly can't read. Y'all where's the Board of Education when you need them, y'all? Where's the Board of Education? Where's the board? How is it possible that what grade did R. Kelly flunk out of? Did nobody make sure that R. Kelly was able to count his 1, 2, 3s and his ABCs? Why come this man can't read? How has he been writing songs? How was he writing songs in the 90s? How was he writing the best music in the 90s and he couldn't even read? Is he lying, y'all? Let me read what's going on. So via the neighborhood talk, neighbors, R. Kelly says that he was unaware that he lost a lawsuit that required him to pay $10.5 million to 6 women because he can't read. Now, it's no secret that R. Kelly is illiterate. Is that common knowledge? Because I did not know that. But you mean to tell me you can't read numbers either? Or you simply ask your lawyer if you won? The women were awarded the money over alleged threats that resulted in the cancellation of a screening for the docuseries Surviving R. Kelly. Kelly says that he would have contested the judgment had he known. He claims the lawsuit went unnoticed due to the mountain pile of legal issues. Kelly maintains that even if he received the lawsuit, he cannot read or understand words beyond that of a grade schooler and relies on his lawyer to explain them. If Kelly's cellmate happens to see this, please sound y'all. Ain't no way that this man is reading at a grade school level. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Is no way. Y'all, how is that even possible? Am I to believe that this man truthfully cannot read? Wow, child. See, you was spending time messing with these girls when you should have been getting hooked on phonics. Okay? See, this is where priorities come in. See, you should have been focused on bettering your literacy than getting in between young women's legs. But see, priorities are always messed up. Priorities are always messed up. But y'all, if y'all can remember, if y'all remember correctly, we spoke about Zonique, right? We spoke about Zonique, you know, and her claiming that she was a lesbian and that she was gay. Well, apparently Zonique has given us a public apology. So let's see what she had to say.
Okay, so I'm apologizing. Do you accept it or not? I said some wild shit. Like I said, I like females. But like, you know, I'm like, everybody know me. Like, everybody know I joke. So whatever, if it go on the ball, like, it ain't about to be given like, oh, she really like girls. But everybody was like, I knew. They said I always knew. It's not a joke, baby. Do you really like females? You can't beat the fucking internet. I think since I've been on here, I've been trying to explain, and it don't matter. Gay isn't a joke.
This is where stupidity comes in. Because at the end of the day, ma'am, nobody told you to sit here and lie about liking women because you were truthfully embarrassed about your man saying that he would not be with you. He doesn't really like you like that and all of these other things. Instead of trying to claim that you like women, how about you have respect for yourself and leave this man and go on with your life? Because let's be clear, the only reason that bad man Izzy Hunter is with Zonique is because she is the stepdaughter of T.I. That's it. And because you're the stepdaughter of T.I. and you are light skinned and have like these, Eurocentric features, i.e. a thinner nose, lighter eyes, all of those things, it has caused this man to want to try to clink you, but he doesn't actually like you. You just represent, you just check or fill the boxes of the things that he's supposed to be attracted to based on colorism, featureism, and stupidity. Right? But you already know that. You know that the whole reason that he's with you is because of your looks and because of who you are tied to. Because he said it himself. He says that he has 4 kids, that he's not, that he has and only been with one of the baby mamas enough to, stay with them. Even though he hasn't married you, he said that he wouldn't marry you. And, he's in the same breath talking about having a 2-parent household. Now, I'm not saying that marriage is necessary for a 2-parent household, but I'm saying that this man is just letting you know that you're not that for him. And as soon as he can find some girl better to leech off of, he's going to go that way. He's going to go that way, sis. And you want to know what's so funny? The fact that he's going to go that way, let's scroll here and see what your baby daddy was up to. You know, the one that you basically got on the internet and told us to mind our business about. Look what your baby daddy was doing. This nigga just called you his Coretta. Zanique, this nigga just called you his Coretta the other day. Meanwhile, I guess you are his Coretta. You're at home watching the kids. Meanwhile, he getting a lap dance by Chrisean Rock. You with your kids. Meanwhile, he with Chrisean, and Chrisean and him ain't with their own kids. I mean, Tiny is her mama. What can we expect? You know, you got a point about that. You got a point. Tiny don't respect herself, so how can we expect her to instill self-respect in her daughter when she literally watched her mama take drug charges and everything else for T.I. when she should have been at home taking care of her kids that she had. Your baby daddy just the other day called you Coretta Scott King. My Coretta. Yo baby daddy. Let's go to the tweet real quick. I just need all of us to understand what's going on. I just need all of us to understand what we're seeing here. Okay? Yo, his Coretta. You're his Coretta. And that's exactly why Bernice King wanted you dumb bitches to keep y'all mouth off of her mama's name. Because y'all sit here and y'all take somebody's memory and you shit on it. Because this generation that we have has no respect for nothing. No respect for anything. So y'all just equate Coretta Scott King now to a woman who allowed herself to be cheated on and stood by her man in silence. Somebody who was getting probably mentally and physically abused by her man and sat in silence. That's what y'all are equating Coretta Scott King to because of Jonathan Majors and his situation. And that's exactly why I hope that you never ever see another box office in your life, Jonathan Majors. I hope that it's Tubi movies from now on for you. Because look what you got these dumbass niggas saying. My Coretta. And to be honest, if we're going based on Jonathan Major type of specifics when we're talking about self-respect and being the Coretta to your man, I guess that's exactly what you are, because you're sitting here online defending a nigga who's getting a lap dance by a bitch who could put a knot on your forehead if you spoke up about it. That's crazy. So not only is he gonna get with a bitch while you at home watching the kids, but he gonna get with a bitch who probably can beat your ass for getting upset with her for giving your man a lap dance. That's crazy. That's wild. If my man cheat on me, at least cheat on me with a bitch I can beat up. If you cheat on me with somebody that's gonna whoop my ass, that's how I know you have hate for me. You know how you gonna cheat on somebody who been beating, flipping, throwing bitches all around on Zeus Network, and your baby mama can't fight like that. Hold on, give me a second. Hello? I'll call you back in about an hour. Okay? All right, did you have a good day? Okay, I'll call you back in a few. All right. But anyway, like I was saying, this he doesn't even respect you enough to not be on social media with the shits. This man is literally getting a lap dance with it, like while his Afro puff is in full effect. He's getting a lap dance by Chrisean Rock. Meanwhile, you sitting here online defending this nigga. Chrisean is such a bird. Chrisean is such a bird, y'all. This woman is literally the villain of so many people's stories right now. We honestly have come to the conclusion that Chrisean is a chicken head. And it's really sad at this point. It's very sad at this point. And speaking of Chrisean has basically gotten into it with I guess Lemuel from he's the creator of Zeus Network. So let's hear what she has to say.
100,000. You said 100. I said 150. I'm not going underneath that because what? I'm about to bring a lot to the table. I'm about to go up against who I'm about to go up against. And that's tied in with that, plus everything that's tied in. Like what? Y'all know what y'all about to pay me for? A shit show, nigga. So I need my motherfucking money. The fuck? Like, but niggas already know how y'all be playing with people. Like, I don't give a fuck. The fuck? Y'all paid me $150 to do the show. Right? Pregnant, all type of shit. Then I was set up, all type of shit. Like, come on, yo. And y'all gave me the 150 easy. And I only did like what, 2 days of baddies, 1 day, 1 week of it, 3 cool. Like you weird. So I said 200 this time because I already know what y'all finna do. Okay, y'all want to see what y'all finna see? Niggas will pay me 200,000 to 300,000 for a ring to be filled up to fight a bitch. Like, okay, cool. Pay me that then. Fuck, I'm not finna be fighting 2024 unless y'all paying me that money like y'all supposed to. The fuck? I know what the fuck is going on. I'm dead ass. I'll never forget that. That little party I went to, Diddy party. We went to the little private area behind the cause he had a house behind his house. Like he had a backyard with his backyard with a fat ass bed, and then it had like a miniature little whatever. And then me and Lemmy go upstairs. They tell him that he can't get security. He went in like a little bitch with no security, so it's just me and Lemmy. We go up in there. Hold on. We go up there. We go upstairs. He like, what's up, Diddy? You know, you met Chrisean. You gave her kisses on the cheek. Early on in the party or whatever. We just wanted to follow up. I'm glad that you fuck with Chrisean. And then he grabbed Lemmy by his neck. It was like, but do you fuck with her? Like, don't play with her. All she need is love. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. And I didn't understand that till my checks start coming back short from the subscriptions of Crazy in Love, till he started putting people, like personally putting people that doesn't fuck with me, that I had like street beef with on the show. Where's the security at when all them people throwing at like 100,000?
Now she does have a couple of points. I do feel that off of that last showing that she had on Baddies, I definitely feel like security could have been stepped up a little bit. And it is kind of crazy that these people are going out into public and they're getting assaulted and getting stuff thrown at them. Where is security doing all of this? Like, where is security? However, let's all agree on this. Why the fuck would anybody give $200,000 to Chrisean per episode for anything? What is they paying that? Does Ben Degenerate pay that much? if that's the case, then I don't know what I think. I think at this point, y'all, we all need to quit our jobs. We all need to just go punch somebody in the street, record it, and just hope that we make it on Baddies next season. Because at the end of the day, all you got to do at this point to win and become millionaires in life is be ignorant, dumb, and lack tact and, intelligence. This woman is saying that she deserves $200,000 per episode. Per episode. And y'all know how many episodes Baddies has? Like per episode, they're like, they usually have 15 to 18 episodes a season. And mind you, they have multiple seasons with bringing the same girls back. It's not like the old Bad Girls Club where they switch it out every, with new girls every season. They bring some girls back if they're popular or if they begin to have a cult following on the show. So you telling me that these women are getting paid $100,000 to $200,000 to fight and abuse each other and wear bad wigs? Y'all, at this point, going to college, going into the military, obviously was not a good investment. How you doing, Barb? Barb Meets World. That's what I was talking to y'all about earlier on my last video that got shut down. But Barb Meets World, she reviews Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Real Housewives of Potomac, and she is a really good reviewer. Her Leahology, who I really love. Leahology reminds me so much of Color Me Pink and Goonicorn. Those are the ones I love to watch besides, my regulars like Bondi Blue, For Is Rocks, Ashley Shy Miller, C. Diggy, Brooke, and Scotty by Nature. But yeah. But y'all, I'm saying, isn't that crazy though that this woman can get paid $200,000? Like, I'm hating. I'm mad. Because I feel that, like, based on all of the stuff that I've done in my life, I feel like I deserve $200,000 per episode. Every damn day is a struggle working corporate. I deserve $200,000 a day. I deserve $200,000 per episode, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I know when y'all got to wake up in the morning and go to y'all 9 to 5s, I know y'all feel like y'all also deserve $200,000 or $100,000 a year. However, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck Chrisean thinks that she deserves that shit. I mean, she definitely pulls numbers, I guess. But I guess, child, I just hope that all of this money that like she's making, that she's saving it and spending it properly and doing something with it. Because when all of the shit is said and done, you should at least buy yourself some land, build yourself a house, and at least invest and start into some type of business. Don't just be spending this shit and giving it to Blueface and his mama and spending it on chains and cars and clothes. Okay. I'm making $200,000. No, I am not, Ravine. I am not there yet. It's just crazy to me that these people can get paid all of this money. Child. Oh, okay. So Niecy Nash has won an Emmy. Let's see what you got to say.
Thank you to the Most High for this divine moment. Thank you, Ryan Murphy, for seeing me. Evan Peters, I love you. Netflix, every single person who voted for me, thank you. And my better half who picked me up when I was gutted from this work, thank you. And you know who I want to thank? I want to thank me for believing in me and doing what they said I could not do. And I want to say to myself in front of all you beautiful people, go on, girl, with your bad self. You did that. Finally, yes. I accept this award on behalf of every Black and brown woman who has gone unheard yet over-policed, like Glenda Cleveland, like Sandra Bland, like Breonna Taylor. As an artist, my job is to speak truth to power, and baby, I'm gonna do it to the day I die. Mama, I won!
Oh my God.
I'm a winner, baby!
Yes. She ate that. She ate that up. Congratulations to Niecy Nash. Niecy Nash has been putting work in the industry for so long, y'all. And it is so good to see her finally get her just due. You know, at the end of the day, she has kept on trucking. I've been watching Niecy Nash on different shows all my life. I have been watching her on Reno 911 back when I was like, 10, 9, 8, 11. To see her now, showing all of these different facets of her acting. A lot of people used to pigeonhole Niecy Nash into like strictly comedy, but she's proven not only is she a great comedic actress, but she's also a great dramatic actress as well. She has so much range in between what she can do. And I think that is really commendable. And I really do want all of y'all to listen to what she says. Everybody can achieve everything that they want to, as long as you put your mind to it and have the belief that you know that you can achieve those things. Okay? Like, I don't know about y'all, but that just inspired me. I don't know. I get very happy when I see Black women win. I really do. It really does make me very happy. So congratulations to Niecy Nash. Let's see what's going on. Jackie Chris. Oh, Quinta Brunson won too? Let's see what she got to say.
Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary.
Take John down, Cal will go this way.
Is that white man her husband? Oh, he got money. Oh, I love Natasha Leone. Oh my God. Hey.
Oh man. Wow. Thank you so much. I don't even know. I'm so emotional. I think like the Carol Burnett of it all. Thank you so much. I love making Abbott Elementary so much, and I am so happy to be able to live my dream and act out comedy. And I say it every time, but I just love comedy so much that I am so happy to be able to get this. I didn't prepare anything because I just didn't think. Oh God, I love my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, my entire family so much. I love my husband. I'm so happy. I love my cast. I love Abbott Elementary. Thank you so much. And the Emmy goes to
Oh my gosh.
Quinta Brunson.
Congratulations to her. Congratulations to Quinta Brunson. And that's another thing, y'all. Like I was saying, like, you don't know where in life you'll be as long as you're following your dreams. If you want to make content on YouTube, you want to make content on social media, make videos, you don't know where that can lead you to where that can open a door for you to walk into somewhere else. She started off on, on Insta, I think it was Vine, doing like, oh, he got money. Then she started working with BuzzFeed. Then from BuzzFeed, she was able to land a casting on the Black Lady Sketch Show. From there, she was able to catapult from there to selling her own show to ABC, I believe, and created Abbott Elementary based on her time in elementary school. Like, that's crazy. It's insane how you can go from point A to point Z by just believing in yourself. I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't like the word manifestation, but I do love to say that people can believe in themselves, right? I love to say that. As long as you believe in yourself and you can move forward and try to, go after your dreams, you can accomplish whatever you want to. Right? Now let's get back into the shits because that's why y'all are here, right? So let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, first things first. Why is Ashley in the snow with her titties out? Why is Ashley in the snow with her titties out? Can somebody explain that to me? Can somebody geometrically or like, algebraically break down why the fuck she's out here in the snow dressed like this? I just want to know. What's the theme? What's the theme? What is this giving? Because at the end of the day, we know one thing. And you want to know what that is? Let me look at the calendar, y'all. Y'all already know what's coming up. It is January 16th, 2024 at 7:31 p.m. and Ashley is on social media with her titties out, but we have yet to see a divorce decree, a divorce signage, or a divorce be filed yet, even though that was majority of her storyline last season. What is going on? See, you showing us the double D's, but we didn't see the D that actually really matters, which is the divorce. What were we talking about? See, you getting online and you getting on the show asking Naka about Osu and Wendy being Osu. Meanwhile, you don't even want to talk to us about your motherfucking divorce. What's going on? Explain that to me. Explain it. Somebody break this down. Why she got her titties out. Meanwhile, we have not heard a lick nor hair of a divorce. It's because it was fake and it was never happening anyway. Is that why we have not seen the divorce yet? It's because it was never happening? Or is it because your man is tired of being exposed as a predator, allegedly, and he decides not to come onto the show no more? So you have to lie and act like y'all are separated or y'all divorced so he does not have to come onto the show and you don't have to be held accountable for it. And my thing is this. Why are we not asking these questions to her? She just going throughout this whole season, y'all, not even explaining why she's still with Michael. Nobody gonna ask her. The producer's not gonna bring it up. Andy's not gonna bring it up. We just gonna act like that last season never happened. And this is my thing when it comes to Real Housewives of Potomac. They just play in our faces. Like Karen and Giselle on interviews talking about, this season is just great. The audience is loving it. Bitch, what are y'all watching? Where y'all, what social media are y'all on? What ratings are y'all looking at? What groups are y'all in? Who's telling y'all how good the season is, Giselle and Karen? Who's telling y'all that? Why are y'all lying? Y'all cannot you can't sit here and act like you don't hear us. Essence just wrote a whole article ripping y'all motherfucking show apart. What you bitches is not gonna do is play in our face and act like all of this critiques, all of these issues that the world has with the show is not going on. Why does Ashley have her titties out? Meanwhile, when she's showing us titties, but not divorce. We get nipples, but we don't get to see the fine print. How does that work? Let's continue, child, because it don't just stop there. Because I guess Candace has some things to say on social media about Giselle. And, I think it's time we heard what she got to say. Child, not y'all say that Dr. Jackie looked like Marla Gibbs. They do look alike, though. That is crazy. That is crazy. All right, so we see Candace call out Giselle after episode of RHOP highlighting sexual assault. It's triggering to watch a woman who accused someone of speaking about actual assault. Okay, so let's see what this is.
Until like years later.
Hold on, let me start.
An experience when I was a teenager. I was unable to give consent. At the time, I didn't really realize what the severity of what had happened.
I didn't even realize that what had happened to me was what it was until like years later.
I have friends who are a victim of sexual assault, and it's not something that you ever get over.
To hear that sexual assault is so prevalent, it's disturbing. So I really need to give my kids all the information possible to make sure that they're safe.
It's very triggering for me because of my own experiences that I had at the hands of a family member. And the saddest thing is to know that it's happening now. It's so prevalent. It is heartbreaking.
At the end of the day, we have a lot in common. It does not surprise me that in this very, very room, we have
an experience when I was
Y'all,
a teenager.
If
I was
this
unable
is not
to give
some bullshit,
consent.
I don't know what is. Like, it's like, y'all, it's really giving that the production really wants to insult us, you know, intelligence wise. They're doing all of these things to try to clean up all of the shit that Giselle and Robin and Ashley has done. So because of y'all colorism accusations, you're going to bring NECA on the show to come at Wendy. Because of the sexual assault allegations against Ashley's husband and the fake ones that Giselle made about, you know, Chris and how Chris forced her to come up to the room and he made her feel uncomfortable and he was trying to make her a sneaky link. Y'all will have this same woman, these same women, the same woman who lied and said that her friends had, like, you know, were getting hit on by Chris. The same Mia who was lying about Chris as well. The same one who said that Candace was over exaggerating. These are the women who we're having to have this conversation with. Women who truthfully do not take sexual assault seriously at all. It has played in the faces of the viewers time and time again, and this is why this show fails. It's like Eric Fuller and the production team literally has, you know, cotton balls in their ears and just drowning out whatever what we're saying and just trying to create and craft stuff to insult our intelligence. So let's read what Candace had to say.
An experience.
It's triggering to watch a woman who's accused someone of sexual assault speaking about sexual assault. I'm tired. I'm actually very tired. A thread. Full context, I haven't seen the episode yet, but I saw the clip of some of us speaking about our personal experiences with SA. I'm grateful to those in our friend group who were courageous enough to share their story. I also read some of the comments, and as horrifying and embarrassing and frightening as it can be to talk about your own experience, I'm grateful that based on the comments that I've read, that shattering the silence can liberate some of you. It's also liberating for me to know that I am not an alien in my personal story of what happened to me. So thank you. People who manipulate words and blatantly misuse the English language to insinuate that anyone sexually assaulted them is criminal. He made me go into a hotel room. Yet another iteration of her sexual assault insinuations, that she would now sit and speak as if she is an advocate for sexual assault awareness, is morally corrupt and criminal. I'm triggered and I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm not allowing it to slide or slip through the cracks. Is that it? It's very much hilarious that this woman is literally sitting on social media. I mean, not sitting on social media, but sitting on the show, basically saying that, it's very important that we take, that we take the precautions, and, that we really know that sexual assault is very serious out here. Meanwhile, you're literally playing around with that on this show for shits and giggles. You literally said that this man wanted to make you a sneaky link. And then you got onto the reunion and acted like you don't even know why you said that. Talking about, I apologize, I shouldn't have said that. Then why did you say it? Why did you say it, Giselle? And then we get on these, and then we get on Watch What Happens Live. We get on these interview shows, and we just act like none of this shit has been happening. We don't address the false accusations. We don't address the stuff that you've been saying. We don't address any of the defamatory statements that you made against people in their families, in their households, just to keep your job. And we just act like it doesn't happen or it hasn't happened and just move on. And y'all insult our intelligence again. That is why nobody is fucking around with this show. For real. That's why nobody is fucking around with the show. It's because y'all are playing with people. Y'all are playing with people. Y'all know damn well the last person that needed to talk to us about sexual assault is motherfucking Giselle Bryant. And then the shit that she said was dumb as fuck anyway. Talking about, when I hear that sexual assault is something that happens so often, it's scary to me. And it makes me want to let my daughters know that they need to be fully informed. What the fuck have you been, Giselle? Sexual assault has always been high percentage for women. Where have you been? What world are you living on? It's like you can't even add any depth or true layer to even this basic stuff. You have no depth in. You are the epitome of a loser. The epitome of a loser. And the fact that Ashley is sitting here crying or trying to make it seem as if she's on the brink of tears when her husband has assaulted people on the show, cameramen allegedly, and everything else, and you sat here and act like it was all a joke, you have no right to play these games. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I really do not see it for Real Housewives of Potomac. And I don't know if they can even rebound from this. Y'all just gonna continue to make seasons and continue to do problematic dumb shit and just act like y'all don't hear the audience, huh? Y'all just gonna continue to offend people, offend cultures, races, SA victims, just continue to just insult all of these people's intelligence. You're going to bring a random woman who's Nigerian, and all of a sudden Ashley is able to bring up an Osu conversation about Wendy. When that article is over 3 years old, why is it now when Neka is on the show, when Neka comes into the scene, that's when you want to ask about this whole article? Let me do something real quick. Give me a second, y'all. Now, y'all, the article that came up on the show, right? And I hope you guys are following me, right? Please pay attention to what I'm about to say. This article came out October 5th, 2020. It had been out here. It's been out there on like in the streets, right? Why in 2020 this came out and Wendy had been on after multiple seasons post this. But as soon as another Nigerian woman comes onto the show, that's when they decide to bring up an article from October 5th, 2020 about Wendy's family being cursed. Why is that? Are we not seeing what's going on? Are we not seeing what's going on here? Ooh, y'all. Give me a second. Like the video. Okay. Let me let me go get a drink of water real quick, okay? And I'll be right back. Thank y'all so much. I'm back. But yes, it is so important for us to really understand the gravity on what they're trying to do on this show and how they really feel about us, about our intelligence and everything else of the sort. They waited until they got another Nigerian on the show to bring up these 3 to 4 year old allegations against Wendy's family, and it's real sad. It's real sad. It's real sad. Let's see what else we can talk about. What else is going on? What else is going on? What else is going on? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. Hold on. We can talk about this. So it says, period. JT responds to divisive fan about transgender aesthetic. Learn how to respect and love each other beyond genders and body parts. So somebody says it literally came from a post about transgenders, boo. Let's not be dense on Beyonce's social media. You said what you said and gave these trans men the idea they more women than women. And that's why the post y'all say y'all taken from them. That's crazy. And I never understood the whole the whole competition thing, or competing thing, that heterosexual women or cisgender women are not in competition with transgender women, and transgender women are not in competition with cisgender women. They're just they're existing. But what I also want us to understand, and I think I brought this up on my last video, femininity and masculinity are not solely subjected to one gender, right? Just because you're a woman does not mean that you automatically know how to tap into your ultra femininity. Just like a man is not automatically in tune with masculinity. You cannot expect that. That's not how that operates. Femininity and masculinity are not subject to gender. So when you see a trans woman and they're displaying this ultra or super femininity, that they seem to carry, that is what cisgender women are talking about. I mean, as far as like JT goes. Hold on. Let me see. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Here we go. They never let me breathe on here. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Put a 1 in the chat. Can y'all see or hear me? I just want to make sure that that y'all can hear me as I'm like talking about this. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I'm scared that y'all can't hear me now. Lord. I don't know, y'all, what's going on with my stuff today. But like my computer's like been freezing and stuff. It's crazy. Okay. All right. So what I was saying was, hold on, let me just make that a little bit bigger and I can just put it in the corner right here. What I was saying was that when it comes to, okay, I can see you guys in the comments now. Thank y'all. When it comes to ultra femininity and things like that, you can't just expect a woman to own femininity and that just be solely what she is. For example, I know women who are just naturally masculine. They're not trying to be masculine. That's just naturally who they are. They're just more in tune to their masculine. And it's harder for them to kind of break down or be feminine because it's just not natural for them. And for people to try to make it seem as if femininity is solely for women and masculinity is solely for men, that is an old ass archaic mindset that really does not do anything for anybody, and it only does project misogyny, homophobia, and toxic masculinity. And I really do feel like a large portion of this belief system is because like it's like a silent competition, between trans women and cisgender women, or natural born women, as as some would like to be called. And I just think that's dumb. Is no competition between the two. Let's be real. The body type these video vixens go for, when the butt and hip are the same width as the shoulders, C-span is classic NY trans build. Now that is, now I don't know about that. I mean, I do know that is a common build in the trans community, especially in like NY and in Atlanta. But the thing about it is, I just don't know if what they're trying to perpetuate is trying to look, or like be inspired by trans women. I don't know if that's what that is. I don't know. I feel like it's more so like a Nicki Minaj or, Kim Kardashian. Those type of people are the ones that inspired these women to go after that body type. But, when you're thinking about that body type, you have to also go into what were trans women inspired by to want, big titties and a big butt, all of those type of things. Where did they get that image of their mind from? Because before, you know, there was trans women, there were cisgender women. And cisgender women, there are many, especially in the Black community, who naturally have that body build anyway. You know, big titties, big butt, you know, thick hips. And I know a lot of them. A lot of them are in my family too. So I'm saying that, you know, it's almost kind of like saying which one came first, the chicken or the egg. Now, in that same breath, I'm not saying that, you know, femininity is solely for cisgender women. Like, I'm not saying that. Femininity can be for whoever it wants to be. Just because you're a woman does not mean that you're a master of femininity. There's a lot of classes, there's a lot of people who actually help teach women to be feminine or teach men to be feminine if that's what they want, because it's not, you know, natural for everybody. And I feel like that this mindset that, you know, oh, because you're a woman, you are the embodiment of femininity. That's crazy. I mean, half of the bitches in the comment section are not only from New York, but they from Jersey, and their voice is deeper than mine. And I'm not sitting here trying to be nobody's woman. I'm just saying, like, let's be real here, and let's stop with this. Like, a lot of y'all really do not know, like, auras, you know, spirituality, you know, masculine, feminine aura. Y'all don't know anything about that, and y'all just, it's like y'all are getting this shit from some type of ghetto ass handbook made by Lil Boosie. And I really need y'all to cut this shit out. I'm not saying they desire to, LOL, no, like trans. I'm not saying they desire to look like trans. I'm saying the surgeries they get were perfected from trans people who get the gender affirming surgeries. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that can't be true. I'm just saying, like, I just don't know how true that is. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm sorry. Don't know about. I don't know too much about that. I need to probably look more into that. But I'm saying that, like, I know a lot of women who are naturally just hard, masculine. They're not gay. They're not lesbians or anything else like that, but they just are more in tune to their masculine. They be watching too much Dr. Umar clips. Yes, they do. Meanwhile, y'all be in the comment section. Yes, Dr. Umar, preach. Meanwhile, this man is not going along with any of the stuff that he's talking about. And where is the damn school? Where's the school? Where is the school? Now, all I'm saying is, like, when it comes to the whole feminine and masculine thing, y'all have to really just break gender constructs away from that. Like, just because you're a woman does not mean that you are a master at femininity. Just the same way, because I'm a man, I can't say that I master masculinity the best. Because there's plenty of women who are way more masculine than me, gay and straight, who can provide more masculinity than I can, better than I can. You know? I don't think a naturally born woman is in competition with trans or vice versa. It's when the extremists get involved that make it a battle. I agree with that. I agree with that. Like that weird bitch who was talking about you can't gatekeep periods. Girl, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Since, like, why are we even arguing over periods? What made you, Carol, what made you decide to come online and even say that? It's not about gatekeeping periods. If anything, I don't think women even want periods. I heard that shit ain't a walk in the park. But it's the fact that you're trying to sit here and claim that they're gatekeeping it. Is it because you can't say that you don't have ovaries? So your ovaries are not, forcing themselves out, monthly. It's not so you don't have a period. A lot of people, I was like, do y'all even know what periods are? A lot of people don't even know that periods are just when the lining of the uterus, is getting, I think it's retracted out and it comes through in the form of, blood in some tissue. Like I want this damn period. Here, take it. Listen. I look. My mama was no joke when she had her period. I know for a damn fact that it's not an enjoyable experience. So if you want it, bitch, take it. Because I can guarantee most of the women would love if they didn't have to deal with periods. But then again, there's some women who feel like it's a badge of honor. They feel like it taps into their femininity. I'm crying. Let's move on, child. Let's move on, child. Whew, okay.
Usually we have a plate of very decorative homes. And a lot of liquor. This is like a buffet. Where are the lamb chops? Because and I was like, I think I had to go home. Listen. Usually we have
Wow, child. This is like this is gonna be this is a train wreck. This whole color purple thing, it's a train wreck. It's been a train wreck from the beginning. Like the fact that now y'all got these people at an award show and Fantasia said that y'all promised her lamb chops and y'all giving her pizza in the bag. Lord Jesus, I cannot. Y'all, my boyfriend's coach, not his coach, but his the lead coach, she just hit me up to see if I can come to this practice at on the 24th because his birthday is on that day. I was gonna surprise him anyway, but I'm glad that she invited me to do it because I was just gonna pop up. But it's crazy because I'm trying to figure out how she found me. I'm trying to figure out how she found me, y'all. I'm just trying to figure it out. But I'm gonna have to definitely go and get him a cake this upcoming week and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all, I think that's really it. If y'all could do me a favor, please, if y'all could please do my timestamps. I really need help with that. So if y'all can timestamp for me based on what we see, here in front of me, in front of you per se, it would be greatly appreciated if you could just timestamp in the comment section, for the girlies that need help, and so I can break down the video and try to make it, do multiple videos to upload for content. But yes, I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. I really do thank y'all for, sitting with me, talking with me and stuff like that. I hope I didn't bore y'all too much. It wasn't much going on, but I did just want to continue my, my trajectory, and trying to be more consistent. I'm going to try to go live, more often. Anytime I have free time, I'm going to try to sit my ass down and get on here and talk about stuff. I promise. But yeah, I want to thank all of y'all for stopping by, and I want all of you guys to know that you are loved, that you are important, and that you have a purpose to be here. And if nobody told you today, I love you, okay? And please, please, please drink your water, hydrate, and if you need a hug, here you go. Hope you feel that, because I know I did. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. And I'm planning on doing the same. All right. See y'all later, y'all. Bye. All right, let me do this real quick. There we go.